What's up, people? It's a bit late tonight. I've been on holiday, um, and I've just not realised. I've had it before. I've realised it before, but I never really spoke about it before. I only spoke about it with my cousin Ian. Um, but I'm gonna start giving you some videos about the little conversations that me and my cousin normally have together when we're at work, and all sorts of videos. It's kind of like a update of my channel. I'll start talking about a bit more things about my life, like where I'm going with things, like um, the way I think, and my journey of spirituality. Because I like to think I'm pretty spiritual, but you know, don't we all, or some of us? Or if you're new to the channel or new to anything like this, and you just want to see a weirdo and talk to a weirdo and have a look at a weirdo, then I'm here. But talking about weirdness, right? So if you're thinking you're weird because you're starting to think in a certain way, like saying, "Oh, I don't feel like I'm connected to everybody, and I'm not connected to um, anything else. I'm like separate from everybody. I think differently. Everyone's just weird. Everyone's different. I'm not the same as them, or whatever." That could be the reason why that's happening to you. Could be the fact that you're starting to wake up to the to the aware. You're starting to be aware of your life and what's going on, and where you've been, where you've come from, and where you're going. Um, you've got a different thought pattern to everybody else because you're starting to wake up to reality, and reality is another thing. It's all these things that I'm talking about. Is like I can go off on tangents about different stuff. Like, what is reality? Like, is this reality? Everything around us, what's in my villa right now that I'm staying in. It's not my villa. We rented it out, but we've rented it. But yeah, what is reality? Is this wall? Is this real, or is this just like in the Matrix? It says, "Is this electrical signals going towards my brain, telling me this is hard, or this is soft, or is this air? Is this air I'm breathing?" Do you know what I mean? It's like, are we seeing what we're seeing? Do you know what I mean? It's like, so there's so many things that I've got, what I talk about day to day with my cousin and other people. And when I'm in a proper zone, when I'm in a zone, I literally can't, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet or nothing, but I literally start going into a different way of thinking, level of thinking. And my voice slows down and all this stuff. And yeah, it's weird. It's like sometimes my cousin asks me a question about something about life, and and whatever, and then I'll stop, and sit there for a few seconds, and then I'll come up. I'll just kind of raise my vibration. That's another thing. I'll kind of raise my vibration to my from my third to my third eye, say, and I'll start thinking about just start thinking straight. Do you know what I mean? Like now, I'm making this video, but it's just because I want to talk about awareness. So I'm just gonna go into what the video is actually about, and I'm just talking shit just now, but it's not shit, but it might be too much for some people to understand what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go with the awareness situation, what come across to me the other day. So basically, we went out, and we went out to see the dolphins. You know, out on the boat, and we was going out there, and I thought, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get the camera out. I'm gonna film the dolphins. It was a good idea because you know you want to share your moments and remember your moments and stuff. So I did that, and I was like filming it, and I noticed didn't notice at that point, not straight away. I noticed that I was recording it. I was looking at dolphins through the camera on my phone, and I was videoing it, but I wasn't actually there. I wasn't actually present in the situation at the moment. And then I said to my missus, I've, I'm not going to record anymore because I need to remember this because I noticed I started being aware, and I noticed that I wasn't noticing stuff. And I don't know if that's confusing to anyone. So like I was literally I was looking at the dolphins through the camera, but I was not looking at the dolphins. If you get what I'm saying. So when I was recording the dolphins, but I wasn't concentrating on the dolphins. I was concentrating on the video, um, and not the dolphins. So my stepson was like, "Look at that one! Look at this one! Look at that one! Wow, wow!" He was proper in it. He was there. He'll remember it. He'll remember it, everything. He'll remember the whole thing because he was literally present. And that's another thing we need to do. We need to look at the little kids. Look how the kids are, because we need to go backward. We need to go back to that because we've been taught to be controlled, be good, be this and that, which is cool. You got to be good and everything. You got to try and behave yourself and everything. You got to learn all these things. So you got to bring your kids up to learn these things, but you need to go once you've learned all these things. You need to go back again and start remembering what you was like when you was a child. When you was a child, you used to like do so much stuff and remember so much things. It's like most people can only remember back as far back as 5 years old because I feel like you're proper present at that age. If you can remember further back than that, that's very good. That means you've got probably a very good memory. Sorry, I'm standing up and down. I wanted to go outside, but the video wouldn't be very good because it's really windy out there at the moment and it's dark. So, yeah. So yeah, the little one was like proper like present, looking at the dolphins, look at that one, look at this one. And then after I stopped the videoing, I started being present with the dolphins and realizing how beautiful they are and how they was the dolphins were literally right by the boat, literally swimming up and doing all this. They were only small dolphins. I can't remember what they was now. Stripy back dolphins or something. And yeah, that was proper swimming and everything. It was amazing, so good. Um, and yeah, I just noticed that it was just I wasn't there. I wasn't even there. And after I put the camera down, like I said already about 4 or 5 times, I literally with the dolphins and I was there, present with everybody on the boat. Because before that, I wasn't present with anybody. I was in the camera. This is why I have a problem sometimes with Instagram and stuff with people like they go on a holiday. They go on a holiday and they literally take photos of themselves, or they get dressed up and everything, make themselves look really good and everything, and then they start taking pictures of themselves. And yes, there's a beautiful background behind them, and yes, they may look really nice and everything, but they're only doing it for the recognition that someone's watching them, or that they're, oh, you're pretty or you're good looking or that's a nice place where you're at. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're not actually there. They're just doing it for some kind of insecurity to build themselves up because most people are insecure that go on these sites. I'm not trying to say everybody is, but most people are very insecure when they go on these Instagram. I go on Instagram too. Don't get me wrong, I do go on Instagram. I've got my own Instagram account. Post videos up sometimes on there. But I don't know, maybe sometimes I'm not present in the moment when I'm doing that. This is a problem. This is what I've not been speaking about stuff on YouTube and everything, like proper mental on it, because I felt like I'm not being present in the moment. Like right now, I'm talking to you, but I'm feeling a bit anxious about it. I'm not real, but then again, that's because I'm new at this. So I'm gonna be a bit anxious about it, a bit weird and everything, and my words are going to be mumbled and everything, but that's because I'm being real and I'm not going to cut anything out. I'm just going to do it as I am, and that's it. So there we go. That's it, really. I don't even know what else to talk about. It's literally, so try and be present in the moment, try and be aware of your surroundings, and like take it all in, like you're as a child, like you should like be so fascinated with stuff. You know, it's like, whoa, what's that? What's this? What's that, mummy? What's that, dad? Do you know? It's like, we don't even do that anymore. I know we clearly know stuff, but it's because we're not being present most of the time as well. So just try and go back as a child and think about being present in this moment right now. If you've got any questions about anything, life, anything, stick it in the comments below. I'm pretty new to YouTube and everything about this kind of stuff, and hopefully I tag it right and we get some people coming on watching the video. So I want to talk about stuff and I want to help people through stuff and give them advice and everything, because I'm pretty good at doing that. So if you want any questions about anything, give us a comment down below. If you've got any negative points or whatever about anything, just stick it down below and we'll have a chat. I'll probably make a video about it actually. Whatever you talk about or ask me, I'll probably make a video. But if I get any higher views and everything, because I'm only getting about 16 views or whatever, but I don't really care. It's not about that. It's about learning to talk to people, learning to be present in the moment. This video is, and just helping just one or two people, doesn't matter to me. If I can help one or two people out there, I'm doing a good job. So yeah, I've got loads of things to talk about, like food, all sorts of stuff, the way you raise your vibration, low vibration, certain things that's a low vibration, that's a high vibration, and I'll talk to you through about all these different vibrations that people are on, and anger and all this other stuff that we got to talk about. So thank you for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, leave a don't like it. Just do whatever. If you don't, leave me a comment and subscribe if you can. That'd be really helpful for me and help me like get more confidence in making more videos like this. And I'll see you on the next one.